represents the blood of Christ.
But isn't there some kind of a tradition involved?
Oh yeah, they all take them and smash the eggs on each other, and whoever like cracks the egg is like a winner or a wiener or something. I don't know. They get to touch little boys. It's a Greek tradition. I have no idea, but I saw him doing it.
It was very vague on the internet.
I saw him doing it. I didn't see the boy touching part, but I saw him like with the eggs and stuff, and there was little boys with guys doing it. So I just assumed it was a Greek tradition. So I don't know.
Camden.
Yeah.
What
Been
is
there
that?
7 years, still haven't figured.
What
it
is
out.
that cologne you're wearing, dude? You're sweating, bro.
It's fart and...
Damn, you smell like a wet gym towel, man.
19 years of no showering.
God bless you,
Dude,
bro.
I wish Chris Glick could see me vaping right now.
I'll
You
periscope
want to
it, man.
periscope it?
That's, I mean,
Periscope it for Chris Glick.
it's really queer, but I'll do it.
No, that's pretty cool. I did also. I was sitting there today and I was looking for content, like I do every day, all day, 24/7,
Yeah.
just to make this machine keep rolling.
Yeah, thank you.
And I was looking over some of our old bits and stuff, and our serious news involvements, like when we had those Syrian refugees in here.
Yeah.
How's stuff going with the attorney on that Syrian refugee? Are
Well,
we okay? I mean,
Pops
they
did.
don't know who actually killed him, do they?
I was about to. No, nobody knows who actually killed him. I mean, there was no record of anything. I mean, they didn't die. No, they're fine.
Oh,
No.
Well, if you're
because I
gonna,
saw part of his brain matter on my refrigerator. So but he's all right.
Well, I mean,
if you're gonna trace back on our past podcast, you could sure find something better than that one.
I thought that one was awesome, Pops. I mean, you jumped on a grenade and saved us all. That was
Okay, so I'll bring something up to you, Pops, which is near and dear to your heart. We totally dropped the swear meter. And here's something that we should be concerned about, because Pops, you're still holding the money from the swear meter, and we've totally dissolved that.
Let's not get into that, man. Oh, yeah, are you gonna?
No. There was no money from the swear meter. You and I were the only ones that ever had any money in there. And what really the only thing was, there was $2 that
All right,
Kevin had paid, and $2 that homeless had paid, and I gave them each their $2.
All right, so we're not worried about the swear
There's
meter,
no
but
money.
we have
There's no
never
money,
said
yeah.
anything more about Charlie Sheen, nor have I seen it on the news about Charlie Sheen having HIV. What happened? Is he cured?
I think he's
Did he hook
cured.
up with Magic Johnson?
You've got a fan that wants you to vape again. God, it's so queer. It's only cool. It's only cool when Glick does it, dude. Wow, that's impressive. Anyway, so yeah, that's how Charlie Sheen got HIV, actually, from a vape pen. Do you know that?
I got the very pen.
Is that the same one?
I paid $24 for this at auction.
At auction.
It said Sheen vaped off of this.
It said stay positive, right? What would I say? Glick says, fuck you, mud duck. Yeah.
That's mud cat to
Look at
you,
the-
Mr. Glick.
I'm fucking,
Look at the baseball mural I got going on. That's awesome.
fucking dying in here, dude.
Yeah, it's
What's
your own
on?
stench, man.
It's
You're
hot. Yeah, man.
It's
It's
hot.
hot as hell.
Jesus Christ, we live in Florida, man. It's hot down here, in case you haven't noticed. I
Yeah.
mean, this is like beginning of
Are you
May.
saying this room is comfortable right now?
No, I'm saying this feels what it's like to be sitting on the back porch
It's our
in
view.
March. It's not that bad, man.
I think it's fantastic, man.
Hot is going to be in the middle of July when you're sitting out back on the porch smoking a cigarette at about 3 in the
I'm
afternoon.
not going outside unless I'm getting paid
Hey,
money to.
What's
at that
better
point in
than
time.
6 dudes in a 10 by 14 room sweating, watching Jay vape and watching Camden sweat, dude? There's nothing better than that, right? Wait a minute. What? You can see yourself, dude. You like that?
No.
I know it's gross.
I
man.
don't either, Camden.
Nobody likes it, man. All right, hey,
Yeah,
I'm
that'd
going
be
to
a
periscope
pretty
the new
picture.
tattoo Mr. Bill did. Ready? Here we go. Look at
Nice.
that bad boy. Woo, that's my armpit. That's some pretty cool work, man.
Did
Dude, upside
that
down.
hurt, Kevin? Were you crying?
It did. I didn't cry.
Bill, how many times did he get tears in his eye?
0.
He got a lot of tears, didn't he?
Tell the truth, Bill.
Yeah.
He didn't almost cry.
I didn't almost cry. Well, he did. He thought I passed out, and so he tried to revive me. Like, not CPR. There was no like mouth to mouth or anything queer like that. Not that would be queer because I'm totally straight. I mean, I might make you queer, but he did beat me in the chest a couple times, with his fists. I didn't really appreciate that too much, but
That's just because he didn't like you, man. It had nothing to do with you, freaking.
I know. I'm trying to tell him like I'm not dying. I'm fine. And he's like, "But live, but live." What the hell, man? That's cool. Whatever. All right, I'm gonna kill this periscope.
Yeah, kill that.
That's it. All right, cool. Jay
Kill
the
all of
Vapist.
that. So what's going on our show today?
Nothing.
I mean, we
No.
kind of we have a caller. Or what's?
I'm just
I
kidding.
don't know.
We do actually. We have Julianne Ream calling in at 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. This is a wonderful actress. I don't know if you'd call her an actress, really. She's a Hollywood celebrity type. She worked for 10 years as an investigative agent for the TV show Unsolved Mysteries. Now she heads up the Hollywood support group of the National Veterans Memorial. She's presenting medals to actors for their military service. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that she's going to be talking about. You can check her out on julianneream.com. You can also see burbankonparade.com. We're going to let her talk about all this stuff, though, because there's so many things that she's involved in. I can't even really get to all of it in just a second or two, but we'll check it out here in the 9 o'clock hour. That'll be pretty cool, man. I loved Unsolved Mysteries when I was younger, man. Being a Generation Xer, if you will, I'm 40 years old. I mean, I grew up watching Unsolved Mysteries. That was like what's on the ID channel nowadays. Like you watch all those shows of unsolved mystery type shows, whatever. That was always one of my favorite. That guy creeped me out a little bit. He's always like standing in the background, full shot. I forget the host's name, and he'd be like, "This story is about the disappearance of," and it was like you just couldn't stop watching it. You know what I mean? So I want to talk to her about that and let her kind of enlighten us on the other things that she's involved with. That'd be pretty cool. Also, we've got a little bit of politics to talk about, man. There's a bunch of stuff happening in politics. We'll get to that. I made a freaking awesome... You guys like gangster rap? Who doesn't like gangster rap? Camden, you like gangster rap? Yeah. Lee, do you like gangster rap?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, he says. Yeah. I know Bill loves gangster rap. Pops...
Eminem's
That's not gangster rap.
Huh?
No, that's not gangster rap.
Oh, okay. Well, Red Wine, that's a killer rap song.
All right. Well, I got some gangster rap that I made a really cool tribute to the band NWA. If you might remember NWA, I believe that stood for niggas with an AS, niggas with attitude. Yeah, so I did a little bit of a tribute to them.
So you just killed all of our left-wing liberal listeners. They're going to be
They're going to love that shit.
They're going to be standing outside, jumping up and down on my cars.
They're going to be out there wanting autographs, bro.
Jesus.
It's going to be. I'm telling you, it's fantastic. You're gonna
Is
love
it?
You're going to love. If you don't like gangster rap after listening to this tribute, you're going to love gangster rap. Man.
All right.
That's all I got to say.
Let's take a break.
We can't.
Camden, you're working your ass off over there. Just
Yeah, man.
relax. Slow down a little bit.
Calm
Pace
down,
this.
Camden.
This is,
I'm dying right now,
well,
man.
go.
Go
I
for a
mean,
walk, bro. Go chill
Why would
out.
I walk
Go-
places?
Because
I don't
Pops
know.
isn't going to give you his wheelchair, bro.
That's kind of what I was getting at, is if I could borrow it for a little bit,
Yeah, just
No.
just be like, and walk out, man. You got to learn how to do radio sign language, man. You can't just.
I'm not trying to ditch you guys.
Well,
Okay. Well, I mean, listen, if you're going to pass out or something,
I'll tell
Definitely
you. You guys
go.
see my glasses fogging up?
I don't understand. I'm not that hot, man. Pops, how are you feeling? Are you hot?
What?
Are you hot? If you had earphones on, you'd fucking hear me.
No, I'm not hot.
All right, good. So, me and Pops, man, we're the...
I'm all right, too, here.
You're
Pretty good.
yeah. What about you
Pretty
guys
good.
back there?
You guys,
It's not too bad, right? I mean, it's a little hot.
Camden, how many times have you ever been on a roof, like, slinging tiles or ripping staples up out of the wood after you pulled tar? I mean, this isn't that hot, man. This
No.
isn't bad.
I bumped into Camden at Publix last week, and I didn't realize it was him. And I was like, oh, excuse me, my mistake. And he was like, what? Steak? Somebody said steak? Yeah, now you got the meat sweats, man. You gotta slow down, man. It looks like it, dude.
Oh, my God, that's so funny. He should. Tyler gets all drunk yesterday, and he's like, "Oh, let's go to Walmart." It's like 10 o'clock at night, right? We haven't even eaten dinner or nothing. So we go to Walmart, and I'm like, I really don't need nothing. I was like, well, I could probably use some laundry soap. So we go to Walmart, right? And we go to the garden aisle because we've been, like, planting some tomatoes and stuff like that and everything. But
This is so
we
interesting
went by
already.
the barbecue grills, right?
Right.
So we
Sorry.
end up buying a barbecue grill.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then we ended up spending like $80 on some killer ribeye steaks for everybody at the house. And we're you know, I mean, I had a couple drinks. I wasn't drunk or nothing, but
You fall into the
we
fire?
go out back, and I'm thinking that I could fit this barbecue grill into the back of the Mazda Protege, and that just was not gonna happen. I'm telling it just, you know, I'm like, oh shit. So I called Danny B.
Mm-hmm.
Danny B's there like that, freaking with
Lickety
his
split.
truck, man.
Like a lesbian, lickety
like
split.
like a lesbian
There it
lickety
is.
split.
Yeah.
Picks a grill up, so while he's, you know, on his way, I run in and get him and Alyssa and stuff steaks. So on the way home, I forget that I need cigarettes. They beat us to the house. So we left Walmart. They beat us to the house, so we get back, and we were cooking all night. And Camden, you should have the meat sweats, because we did devour some killer steaks.
I can
last
tell,
night.
man. I can smell it.
A steak.
Maybe if you shave
mean,
that
a
beard.
steak,
I don't think
but
that entire.
It was like a 1 pound ribeye, man.
1 pound ribeye, man. You sound like Cartman from South Park. It was a 1 pound ribeye, man.
I look like Kurt.
You kind of do, bro. I was like, Camden, get your
Shut
bitch
up,
ass back
yo.
in the kitchen and make me a ribeye.
You must respect me.
I'll tell you what, man. If you guys want, we can crank that AC back on. I'll play that tribute to gangster rap real fast. It's only
Okay.
a couple of minutes long.
All right.
Camden, turn it back on. Stand in front of it real quick, man.
Yeah.
Excuse me. All right, listen. This really took a lot of time. Excuse me. Oh my lord! It took a lot of time and energy and dedication to create this particular rap tribute, if you will, and it's a lot like that ad that Jay found for our show, which I still am dumbfounded by that. But you know, maybe we could. If you would have
Play
let people
both?
know, yeah, I don't know, man. All right, let's just
Are
get
you
right
talking
into
about
it.
our pharmaceutical company?
Yeah, no. What?
The pharmaceutical ad.
Oh, no, I have that too. We could play that later. I actually do
I
have
think
that.
We should.
All right, let's play this right now. Go ahead and crank that up, man. This is going to go through the board. Everybody can hear this, no problem. All right, here we go. You ready for this? Jay, put your earbuds on, man. Don't take those off.
Let him hear it too.
Oh, my Lord. Are you guys sure you're ready for
I'll
this?
listen to it tomorrow anyway, so.
This podcast coming straight from the underground. A young wigger got a bag 'cause I'm not brown. And I'm the other color, so my co-hosts think they have the authority to talk for the majority. Fuck that shit, 'cause I ain't the one for a homeless motherfucker with a mic and some puns to be beaten on. He's really pale, he can go blow Joe in the middle of a sale. Fucking with me, 'cause I'm a broadcaster. With the co-host who's drunk and plastered. Jay's sitting in his car, listening to a podcast, thinking every wigger is busting a podcast. You never see me in the pen or Pop's Jim Nall walking Chuck's dogs. Beat a podcast out of shape, and when I'm finished, bring the yellow tape to take off the scene of the slaughter and keep homeless Chuck away from your daughter. I don't know if Jay's a fag or what, patting Kevin down and showing his nuts, and on the other hand, homeless Chuck, he never gets none, not from a black or a white woman, 'cause he falls down on the street top. Homeless Chuck solicits sex from a black cop. Jaybird will swarm on any motherfucker with a gold microphone. Just because I'm from Newport Richie, punk podcasts are afraid of me. A young wigger on a warpath, and when I'm finished, it's gonna be my podcast with Pops, Homeless Chuck, and Jay. Yo, Jay, I got something to say. Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast. Yeah, fuck this podcast. Fuck you, Camden. Fuck you, Jay. Fuck you, Homeless Chuck. What's up, Pops? Yeah. What's up, Pops? Yeah. Fuck this podcast. Thank you. What do you think? You like that?
That was good, dude.
Was that pretty good?
That was good. Shut off the air, Cameron.
Shut off the air, Camden. Thank you.
That was pretty good, man. I tell you what. Your rapping skills are way better than your singing skills.
Thank you. I've actually got some more.